Yes, this is part 2 of the video. So Mirtazipine. So this is now at least the third occasion where I have abruptly stopped taking Mirtazipine. Well, yesterday at the church they didn't know what to do because I was like flipping all over the place. Yeah, Mirtazipine is a dangerous drug in my opinion because withdrawal of it is very, 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 very dangerous. And I've just done it again, and I'm completely high as a kite. Now you're probably going, "Oh my God, James has hitchhiked." Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you what, there's a lot more dangerous things to do in Slough than flip and hitchhike. You know, he was clearly a Polish guy. He was clearly like, you know, Polish people are normal. You know, normal Polish normal. And essentially what happens is that with Mirtazipine, you can't just basically abruptly stop taking it. Again, everybody knows that, or kind of everybody should know that. Now again, the British sites say, oh, wait a minute, you know, it's in yellow, do not suddenly abruptly stop taking. The American sites, where I think it's I can't remember which one, you can look this up, says that pulling Mirtazipine suddenly can induce mania. You don't need that with me, do you? But apparently the mental health professional, whatever that means, yeah, has said, oh, well, you can get a prescription in the morning. Well, I knew that anyway. I mean, I know the National Horror Show system. You can't just go buying meds here. I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. These medications have got to go. I'm going to have another go at ground zero. Ground zero is not taking any at all. I'm only taking 7.5 or 15 of Mirtazipine. It's time for Mirtazipine to tatty by, but only when they will acknowledge that the police withdrawing my meds for 2 days, and this is where my ex, Shanila Bawani, has now flipping gone even further into the realms of ruining my life. I can't get out the country until this shit has gone. I want to get the out of this hellhole country. It's like a police state. It's like a police state where I'm up for 2 counts of assault of emergency worker. Huh? The one in Essex, I think, is a desperation one. What they want is to see that, is for the Crown Court judge to see that I'm actually, and luckily those 2 ones are jury. But today it's going to be a judge. I have to make it fucking clear to the judge that any record, and it's, oh, you got a criminal record. Unbelievable. Oh, you can't work. That's how it works in this country. The criminal justice system is broken. I mean broken. It's absolutely broken. And you've got probably maybe 3 classes of people. The first are the druggy crew, who don't give a screw. Because there is a guy, his name is Max, he is a bully, he spread false rumours around me, and he's also pulled a knife on a shop worker. Oh, but he's got ADHD. Sentence, probation order, where he takes his pip, he spends it on drugs, he goes to a homeless centre and basically eats food to basically deal with his drug addiction. You can't make this up. And then you get the other habitual offenders who literally know Bullingdon Jail like it's their second home, where again they can feed their faces all day, they can watch television all day, and they can basically use the phone half of the day, thanks to the European Court of Human Rights. You can't make this up. The second group is someone like me, where they are deliberately using the criminal justice system to try and completely put the last nail in my coffin, because I have a clean criminal record, and I'm going to prove that. I'm going to prove that. When I got back to UK we'll go from 2011, yeah? Thanks to the AHCR, there is a minor matter from the 90s where I got into a bit of a scrap, yeah? And got a conviction. And you got a conviction. Well, I will basically rely on the New Zealand Teachers Council, or whatever it is known as now, as confirmation that was not enough to stop me getting registration as a fucking school teacher. Okay, so we'll go from 2011. Now, it'll be quite a read. I'm going to go to either Thames Valley or Essex, and I will fucking publish it. All of my police contacts. It's like the Dukes of Hazzard. If you don't know what the Dukes of Hazzard, Google it. I am being harassed by the police. I am being harassed by my own doctors, who keep saying, "Oh, I'll give you an appointment." Well, they gave me an appointment in August, and he was Indian. And he said, "Try vortioxetine." I said, "I've tried it." I tried it again. It didn't work. So I started self-medicating. Now I'm actually, with that one, I'm going to sort out, if I am going to go for a ground zero, and if I can start sleeping naturally. I've taken his advice to the limit. I use a bike light at night, which is red. No, it's not a red light district. No, I'm not running a brothel. I'm just basically trying to increase my melatonin levels naturally. And that's also something I've heard on Fox, yeah? Now, the other thing is, I've forgotten where I am. I'm so bloody distressed, yeah? So, if my NHS treatment does not work, I am going to, via back channel, I'll ask a couple of people first. I'll say, look, find me a Bombay shrink, yeah? I'll explain the problem to Bombay shrink, yeah? And I'll basically maybe pay, what, three visits a year. I mean, that's 3 visits more than you get on the NHS. And I'll just get the medicines brought in, yeah? I mean, given the fact I got 1 million hits in India, that's about, a few thousand people who are prepared to take a small amount of medicines in. I mean, I'm already getting my contact lenses in, yeah? They're technically prescription only, by the way. But what I do is I sort of calculate the number and then order from my optician in South Mumbai. I mean, slow down. It's just basically a joke. This country is a joke. This country is a pathetic socialist joke. And they're trying to put a criminal record on me. A criminal record which will destroy me. Because then the stupid arsehole principal will go, "Oh, we got to do our background checks." Well, of course you need to do a flipping background check. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do a glorified background check, yeah? I'll publish my subject access, yeah? Which includes multiple occasions of me basically losing it on the police, yeah? Because I've got ADHD, autism, and basically, I think, post-traumatic with police, yeah? That goes back to the 80s. So, problem solved, yeah? And I don't know what to do. I'm just all over the bloody place this morning. I don't know where I am, actually. I'm in Slough. At least it's only 6 o'clock in the morning. I mean, usually... It's actually... I don't think Slough is as bad. I don't think...